What's up guys? If you're like me, you didn't even realize that Sacramento has a hostel. So in this video, I want to give you a full tour of Sacramento's only hostel, show you what may be the best way to visit Sacramento if you're coming from elsewhere. And also, I want to show you how you could rent out Sacramento's hostel for you and your friends to throw your own party. Let's check it out. I'm in front of Sacramento's only hostel right now. It's one block over from Cesar Chavez Park, which is popular for concerts in the park during the summer. It's also a few blocks from the Golden One Center, which is where the Sacramento Kings play, along with a ton of concerts being there. Plus, it's about 1 mile from Midtown Sacramento and 1 mile or so from Old Sacramento. So it's a perfect place to stay in Sacramento for cheap. Let's throw my drone up in the sky and check out the area. The awesome part about this hostel is that it's a historic Victorian mansion that was built in 1885, known as the Williams Mansion. Let's check it out inside and talk about what we saw. We're walking up the steps of Sacramento's only hostel right now. On the patio, they typically have chairs and hammocks for the guests, and let's enter inside. There's a large kitchen area for the guests to utilize. When you're staying at hostels, that's a good way to meet people, is to cook and eat together. We have everything you need here to make your own meals. Leaving the kitchen, we're now entering the dining area. Plenty of seating and table rooms for anyone staying here to eat together. This table is huge, so if you have your family or friends here on a holiday, such as Friendsgiving, plenty of seating and chairs for everyone to enjoy a meal together, and perfect for travelers to meet new people while they eat. Just outside the kitchen, we have some common areas for guests to hang out and meet each other, play games, chat, just hang out in general. Lots of open seating. Piano if you're musically inclined, and another room straight ahead with more seating. This is the old Victorian mansion, so it's a really unique hostel compared to most. Let's head upstairs and check out some of the private guest rooms. The rooms with bunks are the most cost-efficient way to travel. All these shared rooms have lockers in them to lock up your stuff when you're not around. A lot of bunk beds. I believe it's $40 a night to travel this way, which is definitely cost-efficient if you're traveling to Sacramento on a budget. Also, once again, staying in hostels is all about meeting new people, and when you stay in a room like this, you'll meet plenty of new friends while traveling. Here's one more example of some rooms with some bunks in it. And like I said, all these rooms have lockers in them to lock up your stuff when you're not around. Or if you want your own private room, they also have private room options. This one has 2 queen beds in it. Gives you a little more privacy if you're already traveling with some people you know. Or if you're traveling by yourself, they also have some smaller room options with only 1 bed in them. You don't always have to stay in a room full of bunk beds if you do not want to, or if you're not comfortable being around other people traveling to Sacramento. They have these private rooms also. And one more example of a private room. Single bed in here. I really love the classic Victorian style throughout this hostel. It's unique to the Sacramento Hostel. Not all hostels are Victorian mansions built in the 1800s. We're now in the men's bathroom. Small bathroom, but nice and clean, everything you need. This is one reason hostels tend to be cheaper, is because you have a shared bathroom with other people staying here. Upstairs we have even more rooms like I just showed you. We won't bother going up there, but they do have another level with additional rooms depending on how many guests are here. And if you go out this way, faces down into the common areas, which is really cool. Okay, let's head down to the basement where there's even more rooms, along with the game room and other cool amenities. Let's check it out. We're now in the basement of the hostel. This is actually my favorite area of the entire hostel because it's the newest, and that's also where the game room is, which is really cool. I'll show you the game room now. We have a ping pong table, a nice table to chill, maybe have a drink or two, eat something, foosball of course, pool table, you can't go wrong with one of those, and this hockey table. Also, we have the classic tower bridge shot. As we leave the game room, you'll see the laundry room is right next to it. So if you're traveling light, you can do your laundry here, which is always a plus. Full laundry facility. After we leave the game room and laundry area, walk back down the hall. We have a small room here with snacks and cold drinks. Small love seat to hang out. Books of your choosing. And then if we keep walking this way, we have another huge room with a lot of bunks. If you're wondering how much it costs to stay in one of these bunk rooms, it's $40 per night. So it's a very cheap way to travel to Sacramento if you're visiting. I've been told one of the popular times to stay here is during Aftershock Music Festival and during the summer in general. More lockers here as well. And if you're wondering how many people stay in this hostel at a time, it holds up to 88 people throughout the entire hostel. So it holds a good amount of people, but it's also on the smaller side. And the last stop downstairs, I just want to show you another example of a bathroom here. Small private bathroom down here with a shower, single toilet, and the sink, of course. That's it for the Sacramento Hostel tour. I hope you enjoyed it. It's currently closed to travelers, but will hopefully be open later this year or early next year. In the meantime, you can still rent it out for special events, weddings, photo shoots, or even throw a party here with 20 of your closest friends one night. If you do decide to throw a party here, it comes out to only about $35 a person. So it's definitely a good option for a special event with your friends. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing. I'm still working on getting my first 1,000 subscribers on here, so I'd greatly appreciate if you subscribe. New videos weekly. I make videos about Sacramento and NorCal in general. I'll see you next week. I'm out.